Hey boys and girls, this is Miss McGowan in phonics. Today we are going to continue to talk about consonant blends. We're going to talk about final consonant blends. That means that they're at the end of words, because if you remember I said consonant blends can come at the start of words or they can come at the end of the words. So we're going to keep talking about how they come at the end of the words. We're going to learn two new consonant blends today, okay? So just like we usually do, I'm going to call out three words, and I want you to listen to the ends of those words, and I want you to tell me what you hear in common, okay? What you hear that's the same. What sound is the same at the end of those words, okay? So here are the three words: dusk, mask, tusk. One more time. Dusk, mask, tusk. What sound do you hear at the end of each of those words? I hope you hear sk, sk. Do you hear it? Dusk, mask, tusk. So I hear sk at the ends of those words. So I want you to think, how do you think we would spell sk? Sk. I hear two sounds, so I know it's going to be at least two letters. So how would I spell sk? Okay, so let's take the first word, and we're going to unblend the word. Let's take the word dusk, okay? Dusk, okay? So let's talk about the end of that. Let's just spell that word. D is a D, right? D. What says short U. All right, now we're to the end. We have sk. What do you think says sk? I hear a s and a k, a k. Okay, hold on, guys. The lights went out, and I'll be right back. I got to turn them back on. Okay, so dusk, sk. SK says sk, sk. All right? Let's take one of those other words that we talked about. So we said dusk. Now let's break apart mask. Mask. Okay, let's spell it. What says? Short A. Now we're ready for sk, mask. SK says sk. All right, remember when we read it fast, this blend is quick. It's like a chunk. It says sk. But when we break it apart, we can hear the sounds by themselves. Mask. But we blend these two together quick to read it quicker. Mask. Okay, so I want you, and I should have already told you this. Sorry, you need to get a note card. You need two note cards. So on the first note card, I want you to write SK, and I already did. So I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, so you go do that really quick. Okay, so let's do the next blend, the next final blend. Remember, final means at the end. These are ending blends. Okay, so we've learned about sk. Now, I'm going to read three more words to you, okay? Listen to the ends of these words. Gift, soft, lift. One more time. Gift, soft, lift. What do you hear at the end of those words that have in common? I hear pt, pt. right? And gift. Let's break apart gift and try to. So if we know that the sounds t, t, let's try and spell that. How do you think we would spell t, t? All right. Let's break apart gift and try to figure that out. Okay. So let's g. And whenever I'm sounding these out, I'm imagining these letters in my brain, okay? When I'm making the sound, I'm seeing the letter in my brain, okay? G, I, f, t, gift, okay? So what do you think says t, t? It's going to be F, T. Let's spell gift, and maybe that'll, you can see it more easier. So G, 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 I. What says I? Short I. G, I, f, t. Gift. All right, we don't want to read it like G, I, f, t. We want to blend that quick together. G, I, f, t. Gift. All right. So FT. That's our next blend that we learned. Gift. Let's do one more word with FT in it. Gift. Let's do soft. Okay, we learned about soft. Let's spell soft. Remember, I want you to I want you to imagine these letters in your brain as you're saying the sounds. Soft. All right, let's spell it. What says S? What says A? S, A, O. Now for our final blend, S, A, F, T. Soft. Quick sound. S, A, F, T. Soft. All right, so FT is our other blend that we've learned today. Okay, so write these. I want SK on one card and FT on another card, or a piece of paper that's ripped, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and what we've done before, is here is my two piles, my little SK and FT. I'm going to read a word to you, and all I want you to do is listen. Listen to the final sound and what you hear, okay? So if you hear SK at the end of a word, I want you to raise that up for me, okay? Or if you hear FT at the end of a word, I want you to raise that card up, okay? All right. So the first word is dusk. Dusk. Let's break that word apart. Dusk. So which final blend would it go under? It's going to go under SK. Dusk. Making that quick sound, SK. All right, what about this word? Left. Left. Let's break it apart. Left. Which blend is it going to be? It's going to be FT. Left. So it's going to go under this side. Hold on. I don't really like this. Hold on. I'm going to change this out. I don't like how they kind of blend in together. Let me change my color of my cards. Now we can kind of see the difference. Okay. So there's SK and FT. All right. Let's keep going. The next word, listen for the ending sound. Task. Task. What ending sound do you hear in the word task? If you need to, break it apart. Task. Task is going to end with a SK. Task. All right, what about theft? Theft. Let's do the sounds. Th, e, t, theft. Theft is going to have FT on the end. That's a blend. Now, we haven't talked about TH yet. TH together says th. It makes one sound. We'll get to that later in this year, but we're focusing on this right here, this final blend. Theft. So it goes under FT. All right, what about the word ask? Ask. Which final blend does the word ask have in it? It's got SK. All right. What about the word sift? Sift. Which blend do you hear in the word sift? Break that apart if you need to. Sift. Sift is going to have FT in it. All right. What about the word drift? Now, this is a tricky word because it's got a beginning blend and a final blend in it, okay? You remember that tricky blend that I taught y'all about? That says drift. Drift. But think about, I want you just to pay attention to the final blend, okay? What do you hear at the end of that word? Drift. It's going to be FT. But remember that beginning blend, DR? Drift. All right, whisk. The next word is whisk. Which blend is it? Whisk. It's going to be SK. We haven't talked about WH either, but when they are together, it says isk. Whisk is going to be SK. All right, two more words. Desk. Desk. What blend do you hear at the end of the word? What blend do you hear at the end of the word desk? It's going to be SK. Desk. All right, next word. There's two more words, sorry. Soft. Soft. What blend is at the end of the word soft? It's going to be FT. Soft. Last word. Rift. Rift. What do you hear at the end of the word rift? It's going to be FT. So these are our two new blends that we learned today. Sk and t. All right. Good job, guys.